ready. He's available for questions. We'll start here on the front row.
Hey, Kool-Aid, Taylor Kaufman with CBS 42 in Birmingham. I guess just first, how are you enjoying the day? It seems like you've really enjoyed walking around talking to everybody. So just getting ready for the football season. You excited?
Yes, I'm very excited to be here with you guys. I know it's an honor for me to be here, so I'm very excited to be here.
Working? Yeah, here we go. AP Stedham, AP and Kelly, as we see it, syndicated radio. Kool-Aid, what are some of the younger players that have impressed you in the defensive backs field?
We have a lot of young players this year, young secondary. I feel like Caleb Downs has stand out, Desmond Rich, Jaleel Hurley. Even the newcomers that we got, the transfers, those guys are standing out, learning the defense, and looking good for the coaches.
Right side, second row.
Hey, Kool-Aid, with Kevin Steele now with you guys, did he recruit you at Auburn? And I guess what has your relationship been going back to that and now as your defensive coordinator?
Yes, sir. When Coach Steele was at Auburn, he recruited me very hard. And going back to the relationship we had a great relationship when he was recruiting me at Auburn. So for us to run cross paths here at Bama is very exciting.
Left side, second row.
You talk about some of the new guys. What's your message? You've been in the system for a few years with the first impression of Coach Saban and what to expect out of them. What do you tell the guys when he comes in? Do they think he's intimidating at first, or what do people see behind closed doors?
Well, of course, when I first came in, I was a little, shaky about being around Coach Saban, so I'm pretty sure those guys have the same mindset about that. But I just tell them, Coach Saban is a guy that you have to build trust. Like, if he don't trust you, then it's going to be hard for you. So just going out there showing Coach that you know what you're doing, looking like you know what you're doing, even if you don't know what you're doing, just playing hard at all times, flying around. That's what I like to tell the guys.
Right side, front row.
Chris Farbling, KCOU 81 FM in Columbia. So Kool-Aid, you guys brought in Caleb Downs, a top-ranked safety from this past class, and he's expected to have a really big impact as a true freshman. And with all your talented defensive players, what have you seen from him, and what really makes him a player that, even as a true freshman, is really good enough to be able to contribute on Alabama's loaded defense?
I feel like a guy like Caleb, he's very dedicated. Every time I pop up at the facility, he's already been there for maybe an hour or two, getting extra work in with coaches, learning the defense, doing small things like that. That's very important to learn the defense. I feel like I see him doing a lot of small things in the weight room, like even when we get done working out, like working on his abs one day, might be stretching one day. So I feel like he's doing a lot of little things right.
Left side, fourth row.
Nick Brooks with WTVY down in Dothan. Obviously, you're having a new defensive coordinator come in. Just kind of talk about the transition with Kevin Steele coming in and how smoothly it's been for you guys as you guys prepare for another season.
Well, I feel like at Bama we already know as players that coaches are going to be there and coaches might not be there. So I feel like us knowing that is a big deal with us changing coaches and just learning new coaches and seeing their way of things and seeing how they're going to be different into the program.
Right side, fourth row.
Kool-Aid, Corey LeBounty, WNSP 105.5 in Mobile, Alabama. You were a two-way sports star in high school. Do you still have that itch to play basketball, and do you still play and hoop a little bit?
Yeah, I go to the rec and play, but I kind of gave up on the college things of me playing basketball. Kind of had to, sit down with my family and be real with myself and focus on what's important to me.
Left side, third row, third person in.
Jamal Kennedy, WSFA 12 Sports in Montgomery. We would be remiss if we didn't ask about the chain today. The jewelry, how does that allow you to express yourself in a way that just allows people to get to know your personality a little bit better?
Well, a lot of people that know me know that this is kind of me, and I love being me no matter where I'm at, so it's just a part of me.
Right side, third row.
Hey, Kool-Aid, Jacques Doucet, WAFB TV in Baton Rouge. What do you take away from the last two LSU games that went down to the wire there? And I'm assuming you two will be picked to win the SEC West. What's it like playing those guys?
SEC in general is always tough and hard games. So, like my freshman year, we went down to the wire in Tuscaloosa, and last year, of course, we went to the wire in Baton Rouge. So just games like that is why you come to Bama and also why you stay and play in the SEC. Very important to me.
Left side, third row.
Hey, Kool-Aid. Tyler White, WVOA 23 in Tuscaloosa. Getting a chance to go against the wide receivers all the time, you really get a grasp of their strengths and weaknesses. How do you feel about that group's progress going into the season? And out of the group, which receiver kind of gives you the most trouble when you're trying to guard them in practice?
Well, all those guys are very different in things they do. Some of them are better route runners, some of them are better catchers, some of them are better releasing at the line of scrimmage. So I just enjoy guarding all of them because I feel like they're all different, and by all of them being different, it's better than me working on this because this guy might be better at this and that guy might be better at that. So I feel like every play is helping my game get better, So I'm very thankful for those guys.
Final two questions, right side, second row.
Dan Peck, ESPN 106.7 in Auburn. Who are the best receivers you've faced so far at Alabama, either teammates or opponents?
Well, I can say I've faced a lot of guys that were pretty good that wasn't on my team, but I feel like I faced some of the best guys playing around on my team, like J-Mo and guys like Mechie, because those guys were just different, and I was just so young. So me having the opportunity to check J-Mo as a freshman and check Mechie as a freshman, it was very big to me.
Fourth row on the aisle.
Tyler Shaw with KBTX in College Station. What is it about your guys' matchup with Texas A&M the past couple of years? They got you in College Station 2 years ago. Last year went down to the wire. And kind of what do you expect going back to College Station this year?
Like I said, I know College Station is a very tough place to play, and like I said, the SEC is always going to be hard-fought games, and that's why you play here at Bama, and that's why you play in the SEC.
Kool-Aid, thank you very much. Good job.
Yes, sir.